Good morning and welcome to Vlogmas Day 8. I don't think I ended the vlog last night. I seem to be bad about that part of it. If you can't tell, I'm a much better morning person than a night person because, I don't know, even though I do not seem awake at all right now, I at night get a little more foggy and tend to forget things a bit easier. But let's see what the Body Shop Advent Calendar has this morning. Travel with your mind and body. It's a shower gel, but this isn't one that I've seen before. This isn't their standard line. And it says Polynesian Island. It's a little bit fancier packaging with some flowers and stuff on it. I don't think they do descriptions of the scents, but let me give it a smell and see what it smells like. Ooh. It's actually very nice. It's kind of floral, but a very soft floral, so I think I will enjoy that one. It kind of reminds me of being on vacation or something like that. I'm off to work now. Scott's working late tonight. It's school holiday concert time, so I think he said he's covering 3 concerts today. I will be home after work, and I'll let you know what I'm up to then. But have a good day. I'm back home now, so it's time to do the NYX Advent Calendar. Day 8 is once again near, well, I should say Day 8, like Day 7, is near Transylvania. It's another eyeshadow, and if they've been like this before, I guess I haven't picked up on it, but it's kind of holiday decorated, but also kind of goes with the Transylvania theme, and it should say, yes, Transylvania right on it. And it looks like a pretty color. It's kind of a, it looks more gold on camera than it actually is. I'd say it's more kind of a tan. Of course, it's going out of focus now, but it's a tan, sparkly color. I think it will be another nice shimmery shade, potentially to wear on its own if it's pigmented enough, or to wear over other shadows. I haven't tried any of these shadows out yet, but I will do my best to try to remember and do that so that I can let you know, because you can't always tell from a swatch, but so I can let you know about the quality of them, how they work on the eyes, and all of that good stuff. But now I'm off to do my workouts. I'm going to do some Blogilates tonight, and I will try to capture some of that for you. If you're looking to get a good free at-home workout, I recommend Blogilates to you. Cassie sure gives you a good workout, and she makes it very easy for you. I think I've said this before, but I'll just quickly remind you. She makes it very easy for you by making playlists. For instance, today's playlist was focused on legs, if you couldn't tell, but another day it might be abs, another day arms. So technically, if you did it every day, you'd get good full body workouts every week covering every different area of your body. But it may not have looked that challenging from what I was doing, but I can tell you my legs are already sore, and I'm sure they're probably going to be worse tomorrow. Partly why I did this tonight is because typically, especially in December, I tend to get caught up in doing other things and want to spend time on other things because it is such a stressful, well, it can be a stressful and hectic time for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people. So it's very easy to say, oh no, I don't have time to work out. I want to make sure I get all these other things done. But I found for me, and I've been reminded of it lately, that when I don't work out and things, I don't realize it, but I get even more stressed out and tense. And I find that when I do work out, it is a really good stress reliever. And while it may take an hour or so out of my day that I could be doing other things, in the long term, I think it really helps me out because I'm more productive with those things that I want to do because I'm not stressing and worrying so much. So I have to remember that, and I have to try to fit it in where I can. I do find winter much harder to get up early in the mornings because it's dark and cold and I just want to stay in bed. But when I have nights like this where I'm home, I have to try to fit it in. So, but now I'm hungry and I'm going to go find some dinner. I've got my dinner now. I was planning to watch a Christmas movie tonight because Netflix was supposed to send me a Christmas movie, but it didn't come when it was supposed to. So instead, I'm going to watch Hairspray Live, which aired last night, but since I don't have cable, I can't watch things as they happen. So I was able to find it on YouTube of all places. So I'm gonna watch that now. Just finished watching Hairspray, and I have to say I thought it was really good. I've watched all of the live TV productions that have been done over the years, Sound of Music, Peter Pan, Grease, and now Hairspray. I don't think I'm leaving any out. And I think this one was the best quality in terms of just overall and production and everything like that. So really enjoyed it. Forgot I knew and enjoyed so many of the songs. But I originally was planning to do some rapping tonight, and once I sat down, I just felt pretty tired and unmotivated for it. And the more I thought about it, I didn't want to get it started, especially since I haven't pulled a lot of my rapping stuff out yet. So I didn't want to get it started and then, because I'm tired, get frustrated with it. So I would just have to have a mega rapping session on another day. So instead I just relaxed and watched Hairspray, and now I'm going to go and do a face mask and then probably go to bed or try to get to bed early because I'm pretty tired. I've got my face mask on, don't mind my goofy headband, it's just to keep my hair from getting any face mask in it. I'm trying to talk fast before it all hardens and I start to talk funny, although I already look funny enough. But this is the Origins charcoal mask. It's a sample I got. And I've noticed lately my skin has been having some slight breakouts, and I'm sure it's probably due to stress and lack of sleep. But I thought I would give this a try, see if it does anything. But it started out cooling, but it's definitely hardening now, so I'm going to go and check back with you later. That is a pretty fast-acting face mask. It didn't say any length of time to keep it on for, which a lot of face masks I've usually used do. But this one just said, wear until dry and then wash off. So it had dried pretty well, and it dried pretty quickly because my whole face kind of got stiff and couldn't move. But one word of caution if you do use that mask or that type of mask is it's very messy to clean off because the charcoal gray kind of gets everywhere, so you got to be careful of your clothes. Plus, if you splash any water to rinse it off, it kind of gets everywhere. So my suggestion would be, if you have an older towel that you don't really care that much about, which I unfortunately don't, but it could be, say, your face mask towel, which might be a good thing. You could use that by warming it up or putting warm water on it, I should say, and kind of wiping it off. That might work better than the splash method. So that's my tip for you when it comes to using that face mask. Now I'm just waiting for the pellet stove to turn off, and then I'll probably head up and get ready for bed and maybe read. I'm all tucked up in bed now, gonna read for a few minutes. It's been a pretty good night. Probably could have been a little bit more productive, but I did what I could. Was missing my mom a little bit, and also Scott because he's working late tonight, and I don't know, I just missed him. Even though I see him fairly often, I guess you can still miss people, but other than that, it's been a good night, and I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you in the morning. I'm to work now, and it seems to have stopped snowing, so that's good news. So hopefully I should have a pretty smooth drive in, but I've got a